Please remember that all the opinions in the show are those of the host and should only be taken as food for thought. We're in no way telling you to do anything. Everything is kept anonymous for the safety of the listeners and no information is shared to anyone else. If you are easily offended by people's opinions or views, then thank you for making it this far, but this is not the podcast for you, so see you later. And please enjoy the rest of the show. Hey, I've been listening to the last Wolf and Owl episode from Jamie's recommendation previously, and they discuss people not replying to your messages and leaving you on the blue tick. What's the blue tick? Because WhatsApp's 2 green ones, isn't it?
No, it's blue.
Oh no, Facebook's blue, isn't it? Facebook's the blue tick.
No, blue tick. 2 blue ticks is WhatsApp.
Yes, it is. I did just go and double check that for everyone's me. This is a pet hate and a massive cause of anxiety for me too. Do you guys stress about people not replying to your WhatsApp and texts? It depends on the message, right?
For me, I am a thirsty motherfucker. I cannot. But one more than what upsets me about than blue tick is the actual thumbs up emoji. Thumbs up.
No,
emoji.
that and okay. And okay, yeah.
Thumbs up triggers me, and now WhatsApp have done another function where they can actually thumbs up your message, which fucking sets me right off.
Yeah, I hate the like your message thing.
Yeah,
I suppose that's
my mum always does it to me, and like I always send her back loads of thumbs ups because she knows it pisses me off. Then she sends me all the hand signs
because you think you're just being funny.
Yeah, but literally, it sets off so much anxiety. Or especially if I've been drinking with someone the night before and I send them a message and they don't reply to me, then I'm like, oh fuck, I've said something.
Oh yeah, like you've upset him or something like that.
I don't know what I possibly could say, but I've said something that's upset him.
Like for me, if I'm meeting up with Jamie and I message Jamie about I'm on my way, if he's seen the message and not replied, I'm just like he's getting ready. Like I'm on my way. If I'm on my way somewhere or something, and you haven't said to me anything, I'm like, okay, it's fine.
Yeah,
because obviously you haven't said to me don't count, so that doesn't bother me. If I'm like, what do you want for dinner, or like we're going to the cinema and I'm like, what time do you want to go, and you've looked at it and not said anything, I'm like, I'm waiting. You'll get another message. You'll be like, have you read that? Knowing full well I've given you the opportunity to tell me that you have read that. And if you say to me, oh no, I didn't get a chance, I'll be like, I know you've read that, so don't lie to me.
Yeah, don't lie to me. and under no circumstances call me, because I do not want to be phone called. I will message you till I'm blue in the face, but if someone wants to call me, it throws me off. Sometimes I let the phone ring out and then message them after saying what's up. Because I'm just like,
I don't do that. That's a real dick thing to do as well.
Sometimes I look at it and I'm just like, unless it's my mum or like Charlotte, I'm like, why does this person need to phone me? There's no reason for us to physically speak.
That's what texts are invented for.
That's what texts are invented for. And there's a new thing that people start doing, which one of my close friends, which really fucking pisses me off, is voice notes. Yeah. Voice notes. Like, I don't know if I can play it out loud. If I'm on like a fucking Inman's shop or something, being in a lads group chat, sending a voice note, I don't know what you're putting on that.
I've sent you a couple voice notes, but that's purely if it's like
that's when you're explaining
related.
Something that's too long to actually. So that makes sense. And I know from you're not going to send me something weird. But
not anymore.
Yeah, not when we're talking about something seriously. No. And but like I've had someone send me a voice note of them farting when they're in the toilet and stuff like that. And then I'm in Tesco's and I play that out loud, and then people are thinking, "What the fuck's going on there?" You know what I mean?
Tesco's, I've dreaded Tesco's. Yeah, no, we spot. I think last week or the week before, I think your mum or someone was trying to phone you, and I said as well, I hate it. Like sometimes my mum will message me, and I'll literally get the message. I'm holding my phone. I'll get the message, and I'll phone her straight back from the thing, like literally a second. And by that time, she's put the phone down and she's in another fucking universe.
Yeah.
And then I'll ring it right till the end. It'll go off, and then she'll ring me straight back. I'll be like, "Where were you?" And she's like, "Upstairs." I'm like, "But you've literally just phoned me right back." "Yeah, I just made it as you hung up."
Mate,
I was like, "I didn't hang up. It rang out."
Mums are the worst for it. Mums are the worst for it. On my old passport, I had an emergency contact as my mum, and I soon learnt that I'd be dead. I'd be dead in a foreign country, and no one would fucking know any different because mum would never pick the phone up. If they said ring one number for that person not to pick the phone up and you win £1 million, I'll ring my mum. That's what I would do because she ain't picking up.
She ain't gonna be your phone a friend on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
No.
You'd just be sitting there like an idiot. She'd be watching the telly.
She'd be like,
who's Jamie's ringing?
Yeah. She's sitting there next to her phone vibrating. And the thing is, I know she's always on her phone, which makes me even more infuriated.
Yeah. Although, a thing that annoys me as well is Facebook leaves you online for a good fucking 3 hours as you've come off.
I was on for 3-4 days because I've had messages from some listeners. I had messages from Jimmy the Hair Guy. I had messages from like that American dude that I met in fucking Mexico. I had loads of messages, and I didn't see any of them until like yesterday or the day before. But they sent them like days and days before that.
Yeah. Yeah, I had an order or delivery or something. Oh, I had my hay fever stuff. My mum went to pick it up because obviously I work all the times when everything's open. She just got to Corfu, and she sent me a message and it said, I've just picked up your hay fever stuff. And I sent her back and I was like, what, in Corfu? She's like, what are you on about? And I'm like, you've picked up my hay fever stuff on holiday. I was like, how the fuck did you manage that? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm just like, and then you click on it and it was like, this was sent 3 days ago at 4 o'clock, like 6 o'clock in the morning. You're like, you motherfucker, you bastard.
It's annoying.
Fucking stuff like that, man. What was the question? Does it annoy us? Yeah, I think after about 10 minutes. Yeah,
sorry, mate. Yeah, just to let you know.
It's yes, there is certain circumstances where like you can't reply straight away. I think as well, especially with like WhatsApp and stuff like that, I find it handy to like pull down the window first and see what it is.
Oh yeah,
before I've looked at it,
so
I can be like, I'll be like, I'm not replying to that. That was the worst thing ever invented, for you to know when someone's looked at your message.
Well, there's crafty people that I don't trust, and I never trust these people now that I know it happens. Is people have managed to turn that off.
How do you turn it off? You can turn it off.
It's in your settings on WhatsApp, yeah. And if people turn it off, I think I can't trust you.
Let me have a look. Now I'm curious. Now I want to.
Because my mate did it.
I wonder where it is, because what you got there? Chat settings, enter as send, media visible. I'll have to have a look, see if I can find it and see what it is. I hope we haven't just given someone a
way of means around things.
Yeah. I always know that if you get one tick, that person's probably blocked you.
Yeah, or their phone is dead or something.
Oh, here it is. Read receipts. Is that it?
Yeah.
You won't receive. Read receipts are always sent through. Oh no, I don't know. Is it? But anyway, yeah. I'll see if I can have a look and find it. That'd be funny. I'll just set it for you, so you never know when I've read your message.
Bastard. That'll be the end of the podcast. Done.
Just to wind you up. Yeah, people are like people in there. Like, I know a lot of ADHD people. I'm not one of them because I find I have to reply to a message. I suppose that's why I have to reply to it when I get it. Otherwise, I never reply to it. But I know that's a massive thing. I've never listened to that Walk for Now podcast. I was listening to there's a really good. There's two if you want podcast recommendations, although they are quite triggering. Dr. Jordan Peterson.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was listening to his last one because he had Tommy Robinson on it.
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah,
yeah, it's really interesting. Like really interesting. His one was good. What was the other guy's name? I wonder if it's in my history. It's this black guy. Oh, here he is. Here, the Fallen State TV. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's a black man who interviews a lot of people that hate white people. They're not all like that, but they're the funniest ones. And he basically he's on the view that slavery was good for black people, and he generally like yeah. But he'll like there's some of the great ones where it was this guy and he just brought out a book. It was called something like White Supremacy or something, and he was like the guy. He goes to the author. He was like, "Who's suppressing you?" And he's like, "White people," and he's like, "Did they tell you that?" And he's like, "What?" He's like, "Did a white person come up to you and tell you that he's suppressing you?" He's like, "No." He goes, "How do you know white people are suppressing you then?" And he's like, "Oh, in it." And he goes, "Yeah, but have they said that to you?" He's like, "Has all the white people said to you that they're oppressing you?" And he just winds them up, and it's fucking brilliant to watch it. Like he just winds them up till they explode. It's the funniest fucking thing to listen to. It's great. And there's so many. Yeah, there's another one where he had this coloured girl on, and she said that she got fired from her job because of her haircut. And they were like, and he goes to her, "Did you sign a contract?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Did it not say in your contract what they want your hair to be like?" And she's like, "I don't know." He's like, "So you signed the contract, you hadn't read it?" She's like, that's not the point. They didn't like my hair because I was African. And he's like, "No." He's like, "If they didn't like your hair and it's in your contract that it has to be a certain way, that's the rules of that company." And she's getting really irate with him. And he's just like, "Did you read the contract? Did you read the contract?" And she's getting more and more angry. And I'm in the car laughing. Like, fucking, it's really good. Fallen State. You should watch it. He's a really interesting guy as well. I think he's from Louisiana. But that's another quality. Some of them are great. Some of the episodes are so good. He might have come up on the TikTok because I like some of his stuff.
Maybe.
Yeah. So you might have seen him. But quality guy. He's great because he just like he tries to get them to think about what they're saying, which I think is great because we take a lot of stuff on face value, right?
Yeah.
People just say stuff and we're like, but he's like challenges them, not in like a horrible way, just like a make them think.